Mr. Transformers 96 here with another review. This time of Transformers Dark of the Moon, movie Barricade, Decepticon deluxe figure. So here you go. So here's Barricade's box. There's his stats and everything, if you want to see that. And then here's the box where it shows him as weapon and everything. So first of all, this was kind of a requested review of, of course I was going to do a review of this guy, but somebody wanted to see my movie 1 Barricade, and I really hate transforming that guy, so I kind of said, I kind of don't want to do that. So he said, why don't you do the review of Transformers 2 Barricade? I said, perfect. And I was planning on reviewing this guy a little bit later, but since he wanted it, I reviewed it sooner. And I will review the Barricade from movie 1 just without transforming it later, just so you know. His name will be up there, just because I neglected to look at it before I started this. So anyway, here you go. So first I want to just talk about this Mech weapon, because it's not completely what you're going to get when you buy this. When you get this toy, it's going to look like this. Right here, it's going to be all black except for right here and right here, the little blades up here, and this little piece sticking out, which is this, which will be in gray plastic. That's exactly what you're going to get. And then the trigger right here will be in gray plastic as well. I have painted mine so that it is all black with the gray piece right here and the gray piece right here, just like I left it. But I painted this canister silver, the machine gun bullet thing. I've painted some of the things over here silver and everything. I painted the claws silver so that they're not just that boring gray. Those are the things that I did. I painted these silver too. So just so that you know that when you buy this, this will not be the exact paint on the Mech weapon. I haven't changed the figure in paint or anything at all, though. I've changed almost every single one of my Transformers Deluxe Dark of the Moon figures. I've changed their Mech weapons by adding some silver to all of them. So yes. But anyway, so here is the Mech weapon. It's fairly cool looking right here. I do like the machine gun, and not just like a little gun. It's a whole big kind of machine gun thing. And then when you pull this back, this knife will come forward, with this almost like claw knife thing will come forward, which is pretty cool. It takes a bit more strength than the others do to pull this one out. You can't lock in place, and you know, it's just not that great with the claw. The claw doesn't look that fantastic. I mean, it's okay, but this is actually very nice. I do like this gun. There's a Mech port up here, and there's two on the sides right here. I don't think that they're hindered at all. Let me try them out. I really haven't tried them on the side. Oh, wait. These aren't Mech ports. This is like the gas, I guess. I mean, there's two circles on each side, but those aren't Mech ports. But there's one right here that you can just push in. It's a bit hard, but you can get it in just like that. Oh, and then to talk about the police car. It's very nice. It's done well, and it's cool. So there you go. So it's just very good. Is this a Mustang? I can't remember. One thing that I've forgotten to say is I do like the new boxes, because they actually tell you what exact car or jet this is. Here you go. It's a Salin S281 police car. So there you go. But all the others say the actual names of the cars and jets and whatever, which is pretty neat. So you know exactly what kind of car it is and everything. So yes, very good. So it says police. It's got the little police with the Decepticon symbol in it. To punish and execute. What does that say? And enslave. That's right. I forgot the logo. Here it says sail on the back. 643 police, and then the same things on this side, and 643. So very cool. A very nice little police car. It rolls perfectly. Nothing is hanging down that would stop it. It's all very compact in here. And you know, if you didn't know anything about Transformers and you saw this, you'd probably just think that these were like kind of like gears on the bottom of the car, that it wasn't Transformers. That's really cool. There's not a lot of kibble, which is nice. So anyway, let us start transformation. Let's see here. I've transformed this guy. Okay, so first just pop out the side right here, which is his arm, as you probably guessed. So move that there. You can kind of like pop these up just to kind of get them out of your way. Just pop them up like that. Really simple, not too much. And then just kind of split this forward to reveal his legs. Now his legs are kind of like crammed in here, which is strange. But then you just like pull them out. I think it was a very interesting way to hide the legs. I really think that it's quite different. And then just flip these feet up and move them back up here. And then these things, if they haven't already split on you, they probably have, because this isn't a strong peg. But just move it down like that and split the legs. And there you go. You have the legs all there, nice to go. And then just push them up here and pop them in. Even though this is a really hard thing to pop. There you go, pop it in. And while I was trying to push it down, I did just push this down. So then, but if not, it was like this. Just do like this to reveal his head. There's so many little pieces and cars and everything that's getting in the way. I'm just trying to do it like this. Okay, so there is, so first just on this, rotate this little centerpiece so that you get the kind of compact barricade front, which is pretty cool. I do like the way that they made that like all compact and looking nice. I think that was a really cool feature for them. So there you go. So kind of like pop up the head. You can't pop up the head like fully yet, but you will be able to. You just have to get this body piece in the right position so that you can get this little peg hole into this like big peg. So it's kind of hard. His head just fell through. Push his head back up. Here you go. And see if you can fit this. Rotate it somewhere. But then just try to peg this in. Like I've said, I do not like transforming these cars very much on reviews. Because when you can't get a peg in or something, it like takes forever and then you're all rushed and everything. Not very fun. Here we go, there. Okay. And then just push the peg in. Very nice. Sorry that took a little longer. And in the process, I have squished his feet back up. So move his feet back into their regular position. And then with the arms, you just want to raise the whole arm assembly up. Move this up. Raise the arm assembly. You can see it right here. Just move it up like that. And then straighten out the arms so that they're not pointed up. And then what you're going to want to do is kind of like pop this police on the white door. Oh, jeez. Okay, don't pop it all the way off. Pengu did this too, if I'm not mistaken. And, so yeah, but it does just pop right back in. So just pop it out kind of like this. Not all the way, like me. And then just, that allows you to bend the elbow, which is good. And then take these, kind of position them outward. Position them outward. And then flip out the hands. Just like this. And there you have barricade. Oh, flip the windows up. These up, there you go. And once you get the little figure standing up, there he is. So very cool. I'm not a huge fan of Barricade altogether. I haven't been, at least. But getting this figure has been very cool. I am not a fan of the first figure. Here's the first one. I really just, I don't like this guy at all. I really think he's just designed very bad. The only good thing about this one is the Frenzy toy. So I really don't like the first Barricade. Which is, I totally don't recommend it. I really hate the figure, but this one is a fantastic little update of Barricade, which is great. I think that Barricade's going to be in this movie. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he is. And so yeah, so he looks pretty cool. Some people have been complaining about him not really having a waist. It's you know, it's just like his chest and like pecs are up here, and then his groin is like down here, so there's really like no stomach, which is a little bit strange for this guy, and a lot of people aren't liking. I love it though. I really think it's cool. I think it gives him a unique look. Otherwise, you know, you really couldn't tell him from just a regular robot. This gives him a little bit more uniqueness, because he's very even close to Sideways. I don't even think I have Sideways out here right now, but he's like very close to Sideways, other than other than you know, there's a few differences. So yeah, so I do like the changes that they've made in the figure a whole lot with taking out this. Now you get an actual chest piece and not just having some kind of accessory or something stored in here like in the first movie. His head sculpt is very nice. It's got a lot of paint on it. He looks happy. That's the only thing that I really don't like. He looks he's smiling. Don't understand that, but what are you gonna do? His Decepticon symbols, he's got one right here. So yeah, but I like the sculpt all in all. Paint's done very well. It's all black, white, with some metallic light purple, like down here. Some like this weird velvet purple metallic. I guess I'm just calling it that. I really don't know what it's called. But yeah, I think it's done very well. A transformation is pretty simple. The only thing is that tab is a bit hard to fit in. You really have to just adjust the figure perfectly to get it in. But other than that, I really like this figure a lot. Everything's hidden. He doesn't have the backpack. He just looks great. Here's his mech tech weapon, which, let's see, where are ports? Well, he's got one port in the back, and then he's got his hands can both hold them, can hold the gun in either hand. You just kind of put it in his hand like this, and then you can close the fingers. So like this. Hold on. So just put the little handle in his hand, in his thumb, and then you can close the other fingers. The other fingers are on an individual hinge, but they're quite hard hinge. It's hard to move them without moving the whole hand. But there you go. So then he can hold it. He can hold his gun fine. The only thing I don't like about it is it just swivels all the time. Jeez. And it's hard to get him to hold it. So sorry about that. Okay, so comparison to this barricade, just so you can see him there, and while I fiddle with the second barricade to get him to hold his gun. Okay, got him to hold in his other hand, so here he is compared with the movie 1 barricade. I also have the movie 2 barricade. It's the same sculpt, it's just a different accessory. So as you can see, movie 3 is a lot smaller than the first movie. Really, Dark of the Moon has a smaller toy line, and he's it's not like he's shorter, but he's bulkier. He is just shorter. He's about the same in bulkiness. So yeah, so you're getting less for your money, other than the new gun. You are getting less for your money, but detail, sculpt, and everything like that totally makes up for the money that you're, the more money that you're spending on this guy. Even though this guy is $2 cheaper than he was in the store, and this is a fantastic fit. I've always hated this hand, this just door panels as a hand. He's actually got a full hand, and he can stand up, unlike this guy. So yes, so I'm so glad that we're actually getting a decent barricade, and not just some horrible one, which a lot of fans are actually like the first barricade. I've never understood that. I've never been a fan of him, and so yeah, the reason that you should get the other one is for the frenzy. So yeah, I guess this is kind of my review of this guy. I guess with it, I hate this guy, even though he's bulkier and bigger. He's so not worth your money compared to this guy. In my opinion, some collectors actually like the first one. I don't. But this second one is great. I highly recommend that you pick this guy up if you see him in stores, especially if you're a Decepticon fan. If you're a total Autobot fan, there isn't 100% reason to pick this guy up. It's nothing like mind-blowing that you have to go and pick up the other side just because it's such a cool figure. You know, but he's an awesome figure if you collect both Autobot and Decepticon, or just Decepticon. I highly recommend that you pick this guy up. So there you go. So that's my video review of Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Barricade video review. Thanks for watching.